Hi everyone, KK Diaz again with A Game Business TV, and we are still at the launch of 22 on Sloan in Bryanston, which is part of GEN's one of their initiatives. Really, they're launching a new business incubator this year, 2017, which is apparently one of the biggest, or the biggest on the African continent. And with me today is Messy. Yes. I'm going to ask him to introduce himself to you.
Yes, my name is Messy SACC. I'm from the South Africa, Cameroon Chamber of Commerce. What I mean by South Africa, Cameroon Chamber of Commerce is a chamber between South Africa and Cameroon. The initiative came in 2015 when we discovered that, especially among black entrepreneurs, there's a lack of knowledge about business opportunity in Africa country. And the minister, Son Excellence Lindiwe Zulu, spoke about it today, that to remove that stereotype between black entrepreneurs, that the African continent is open for business. Yes. To remove this fear, that because she spoke something very important. She said that when you go to the airport, especially in the travel between South Africa and this African country, yes, you find that there's a lot of white-owned company, yes, who are going there to Africa. But when they come back, they don't come and tell the good news. They will say in the newspaper there's Boko Haram, there's dictator there, there's all these things there that will make sometimes entrepreneurs from black field to be afraid to move there. Sure. Sometimes they don't even know how to move there, how to start a business there. It's why the chamber came about, just to help, especially black entrepreneurs from South Africa, how to do businesses, especially in Francophone Africa country. When I speak about Francophone Africa country, I speak about countries who speak French. Mm-hmm. There are too much, and there are a lot of opportunities, especially with black entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. So a lot of complaints that come out of South Africa especially is, which I disagree with, is that there isn't enough money, or that entrepreneurs are not being provided with opportunity around money. What is your take on entrepreneurs always asking for money?
The problem is that you need first to flourish your idea before you go to money. Because sometimes, even as when you start the chamber, we didn't have money. We register seeds, you know about it, I go around, all the music, empower myself, you need to study more, you need to really understand your industry. It's not sometimes about money. Success is not about money. Yes. It's sometimes about changing other people's life. How do you improve other people's life? We know it's true what the minister said, that the government is there to open space, to create opportunity for black entrepreneurs. Yes. But the first idea we need to remove that when you go approach the government is to give you money. First, the government must want to know about your product. Yes. If your product has been tested in South Africa, and if your product can be have access to other African countries. Yes. Because if you are doing good in South Africa, you can also do good in other African countries. But also it can make that your product is not really ground in Africa, yes, in South Africa, maybe according of the level of innovation in South Africa. Mm-hmm. But like that, if maybe you are coming with a small generator, maybe it cannot be good. There's a good market for you in South Africa, but it can be a good market for you in other African countries. Yes. Then first you need to study, you need to make all your research before you go to the government. And sometimes when your research is well ground, yes, even the private sector and the bank can sponsor you. Sometimes we are very quick to blame our government, you see. But the opportunity is there. First, you need as an entrepreneur to do your homework and to be ground in what you are doing.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Last question, if you don't mind, Messy. Today is the launch of Global Entrepreneurship Week 2017. It's also the launch of this fantastic, beautiful business incubation space. We're actually sitting in a gym. In case you're wondering why we're sitting on these benches, we thought, let's quickly come into the interview in the gym. The question I want to ask you is, what is that message that you are preaching this week or this year during Global Entrepreneurship Week? The message that entrepreneurs should take away with them?
The message that Africa needs us, all of us. Africa is crying for its children. It's time for us to start taking risks. Yes. Because the minister said something very important. You are more in news about xenophobia, about something disturbing us, who create more hatred between us. Yes. It's time for Africa to come together. You go to America, they are together. You go to Europe, they are doing business first together. You go to Asia, first they start together. But now Africa must start together. And together we can move forward. Because we are very quick to blame our politicians, quick to blame the president, quick to blame the minister. It's time for us. Africa is crying for its children. Let's sit together. Let's share market opportunity. Let's share market project in Africa. Then start working together from there. That is the message I'm going to all entrepreneurs, that intra-Africa trade is the future.
Fantastic. Beautiful message. How do we get in touch with you?
Oh, South Africa Cameroon Chamber of Commerce. You can go to our website, www.sacco.co.za. And you can get my contact for email. They can come to you.
Of course.
Then you can give them my contact.
Of course. I'm always happy to introduce and to connect people, and Messy is definitely one of the people that I love introducing entrepreneurs to. So if you ever need to get in touch with the Cameroon South African Chamber of Commerce, please do get in touch with me direct. You have my details. All right. It's KK Diaz, your A-Game Business Coach with A-Game Business TV, and we're at 22 on Sloan. Cheers.